Happy Book Talk Tuesday. I just wanted to tell you real quick about some of the Bluebonnet books that are on our list for this year. If you have participated in any Bluebonnet programs at your elementary schools or your other schools in Texas, you probably remember that the Bluebonnet list is a list of books that is put together by Texas librarians, and it comes out each year. There are, I think, about 20 books on the list, and every student in Texas that reads at least 5 of those before January can vote to decide which one they feel like is the best one. And over the past few years, I will tell you, they have been really more fifth and sixth grade heavy. This is really like third through sixth grade, but I feel like they're really more fifth and sixth grade. So I'm super excited about that. There are a few picture books. But I've read most of these, and I have to say they are fantastic. So the first one is The Beatrice Prophecy. This is by Kate DiCamillo. Love everything that she writes. This is about a group of monks that has this goat that is just a terror and is like wants to just, I don't know, destroy everybody. And they wake up one morning and find this girl in there with the goat, and the goat is not harming her, and that is odd. And they have to decide what to do. But she does know her name. The girl knows her name, but not where she came from. Um, but the king is also looking for this particular girl. So that's a great story. I love Kate DiCamillo. Thirst. This was another fantastic one. I cannot remember. Avarja Bajaj is the author of this. I think she was at Tweens Read last year. Anyway, Thirst is about a community where not everyone has water, and they could have water, but only the wealthy are able to have the water in this community. And it's about a girl who does not see anything right about that. She thinks water should be for everyone, and she is on a mission to fix that. Once Upon a Tim is a new series. I'm pretty sure it's a series. It's going to be a series, I'm assuming, from Stuart Gibbs. So if you've read any of the Spy School books, the Moonbase Alpha series, like Space Case, or the Fun Jungle series, he also has a Three Musketeers series. So this is a new one by him. Heaven is a story of a cat that lives indoors with her amazing, amazing human, and then her human gets sick, and she doesn't have all the comforts that she used to have because no one is taking care of her like she was taken care of before. So she has to go on a bit of an adventure. First of all, she doesn't know what happened to her human, and she's got to survive. All right, Tales to Keep You Up at Night. So if you like scary things, this is by Don Pawlowski. So a lot of his books that we have pretty creepy covers. This one's not quite as creepy on the cover, but it still is a horror book. All right, Invisible. I loved this story. I love stories where people just come together to do the right thing and change someone's life. I just love it. So in this book, not only did that happen, but other people noticed. Other people saw the difference that these kids made. Another cool thing about this book is a lot of it is in English and Spanish. So what they write in English, they also write in Spanish because there are a couple kids in here who speak Spanish. We also have Solimer, The Last Map Maker. This is by Christina Soontrevant, and Soontrevant. Also love this author. This is about a girl that is comes from a not so good upbringing. She has a bit of a tainted past. Her dad is a con artist and just a lowlife. And if she makes money, he takes the money. But she works for a map maker, and she just thinks it's amazing. She's like really learning a lot, and she ends up getting to go on an excursion to map one of the seas, I guess, in this community with the map maker that is the most famous in their kingdom. But while they're on this journey, she realizes that they are headed for like very dangerous waters, and she has to decide what she's going to do because she's just a kid on the boat. She's not the map maker. All right, and then the poltergeist problem is about some kids who find It's summer, and they find back in the woods behind, I guess, their houses, there's a kid that kind of looks transparent, and he disappears into the woods. So they go and follow him, and they find an old abandoned orphanage that is clearly haunted, but there is a poltergeist that is wreaking havoc and will not let the ghosts leave the property. And so now the ghosts are trying to communicate with the kids to get them to help them and save them from this poltergeist. So there are a few more that we have that are checked out right now, but I try to keep them all in on a shelf on top of the shelves in the library so you can find them easily. They all have this sticker on the spine that says 2324 Bluebonnet book, and they're right above the poster of all the Bluebonnet books. So that's where they are. And I will have bookmarks out by the end of this week so that you guys can check off the books you've read and keep track of the ones you've read. I hope you saw something you might want to pick up. They really are some great books that you might want to read. Have a great day and go read lots of books.